Saint Brigid of Ireland was born in 451 and died in 525. She's the patron saint of dairymaids, cattle, midwives, Irish nuns, and newborn babies. She was born into slavery. Her feast day is February 1st. She represents the church. Church reveals the connection between answering God's call and being a part of a community. Saint Brigid is a follower of Christ and answers God's call. She is whole and completely dedicated to God and His teachings. She is a person of God, a true believer, disciple, worshiper, and follower. She is a teacher. She worked hard to dispel the false rumors about Christianity and to make Christianity appear both reasonable and acceptable to non-Christians. Brigid founded a monastery in Kildare called the Church of the Oak. It was built above a pagan shrine to the Celtic goddess Brigid, which was beneath a large oak tree. Brigid and her friends organized a consecrated religious life for women in Ireland, and she founded 2 monastic institutions, one for men and one for women. Saint Brigid wanted people to know that God is a living God, a good shepherd who desires what is best for all of creation. She is a source of God's grace. Saint Brigid devoted time to spreading God's gospel. Not only was she a role model, but she was a leader who guided people to God. She is a servant. Saint Brigid helped many people in her lifetime by having grace and giving charity. She volunteered to help those in need, out of the generous kindness of her heart. She is a saint. Saint Brigid was a person of holiness and compassion. She evangelized in sharing of the good news in such a way that touched people's hearts and inspired them. She intended for all to hear the good news. Saint Brigid was an enlightener of Ireland and a partner in spreading and strengthening the Christian faith throughout the country. Saint Brigid has been faithful to God's grace in a very significant way. She has practiced a heroic virtue and has allowed others to see God in her and in the world. She has been an example and an inspiration for people who wish to follow Christ. She is a woman of encouragement. Saint Brigid is an example of a follower of Christ.